What if humanity could eliminate disease forever? No cancer, no viruses, no Alzheimer's, no deadly infections. Imagine a future where hospitals become almost empty, where doctors prevent illnesses before symptoms even begin, and where diseases that once terrified humanity exist only in history books. It sounds impossible, but some scientists genuinely believe humanity may someday reach a world where many diseases are either fully preventable or completely curable. So, how close are we really? Could medicine eventually defeat disease itself? Or will new illnesses always continue appearing no matter how advanced science becomes? Today, we're diving deep into the future of medicine, genetic engineering, artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, and the terrifying reason diseases may never disappear completely. Before we begin, if you enjoy fascinating science, psychology, and medical videos, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications because we upload new videos every week. Now, let's get into it. For most of human history, diseases controlled humanity. A simple infection could kill. A tiny cut could become deadly. Entire civilizations were devastated by outbreaks: plague, smallpox, cholera, tuberculosis. Millions died because medicine simply didn't exist yet. But then, science changed everything. Vaccines were developed. Antibiotics were discovered. Surgery became safer. Medical technology advanced rapidly. And suddenly, diseases that once terrified humanity became treatable. One of the greatest examples is smallpox. Smallpox killed hundreds of millions of people throughout history, and the disease caused horrific suffering and massive death worldwide. But through global vaccination campaigns, humanity achieved something incredible. Smallpox became the first human disease officially eradicated from Earth, completely eliminated. That moment proved something extraordinary. Humanity could actually defeat certain diseases permanently. And since then, scientists have been trying to do it again. Now let's talk about cancer, because cancer remains one of humanity's greatest medical challenges. Cancer is terrifying because it's not caused by a foreign invader like a virus. Cancer comes from your own cells. Normally, cells grow and divide under strict control, but cancer occurs when those systems fail. Cells begin multiplying uncontrollably. Tumors form. Organs become damaged. And the disease spreads throughout the body. And because cancer can appear in many different forms, creating a universal cure is extremely difficult. However, modern cancer treatments are improving rapidly. Scientists are developing personalized therapies designed specifically for individual patients. Some treatments now train the immune system itself to attack cancer cells. This field is called immunotherapy, and in certain cases, results have been astonishing. Patients with advanced cancers have entered long-term remission after treatments that barely existed years ago. Now here's where things become even more futuristic. Scientists are actively exploring gene editing technologies like CRISPR. And honestly, this may become one of the most revolutionary medical breakthroughs in human history. CRISPR allows scientists to directly modify DNA. That means defective genes connected to disease could potentially be repaired before illness even develops. Imagine preventing inherited diseases before birth. Conditions like sickle cell disease, cystic fibrosis, or certain genetic disorders may someday become fully treatable at the DNA level. But this technology also creates enormous ethical questions. Because once humans can edit genes, where does it stop? Preventing disease is one thing, but what about enhancing intelligence, strength, appearance, lifespan? The future of medicine may eventually change what it means to be human itself. Now let's talk about artificial intelligence. AI is already transforming medicine dramatically. Modern AI systems can analyze medical scans, detect patterns, and process biological data far faster than humans. In some cases, AI already identifies certain diseases more accurately than doctors. And researchers believe AI may someday help predict illnesses years before symptoms appear. Imagine getting warned about a future disease long before it becomes dangerous. That future may not be far away. Now here's another fascinating possibility: nanotechnology. Some scientists imagine microscopic machines moving through the bloodstream in the future. Tiny medical robots repairing cells internally, destroying cancer cells directly, removing dangerous plaque from blood vessels, fighting infections from inside the body itself. Right now, this still sounds futuristic, but researchers are already developing early versions of targeted microscopic drug systems. And medical technology continues advancing faster every decade. Now imagine a future hospital. Instead of waiting for people to become sick, advanced systems constantly monitor health in real time. Your blood chemistry, your heart function, your genetics, your immune system. Diseases may be detected years before symptoms appear, and that could completely transform medicine from reactive treatment into prevention. But now we need to ask the darker question: will diseases ever truly disappear completely? Honestly, probably not, because life itself constantly evolves. Viruses mutate, bacteria adapt, new diseases emerge, and humans continuously interact with changing environments, animals, and ecosystems. Throughout history, new diseases repeatedly appeared unexpectedly, and modern global travel allows outbreaks to spread faster than ever before. That's one reason scientists remain cautious. Even as medicine improves dramatically, nature itself continues evolving. Now here's something terrifying. Antibiotic resistance is becoming one of the biggest threats in modern medicine. For decades, antibiotics saved millions of lives. But bacteria evolve rapidly. Some bacteria are now becoming resistant to multiple antibiotics, meaning infections that were once easily treatable may eventually become dangerous again. Scientists warn that humanity could face a future where common infections become increasingly difficult to treat. And honestly, that possibility frightens many medical experts. Now let's talk about aging. Because aging itself may eventually become one of medicine's biggest targets. Many diseases become more common simply because the body ages. Heart disease, cancer, Alzheimer's, organ failure. If scientists learn how to slow aging itself, many diseases may decline dramatically. And researchers are actively studying exactly that. Some scientists even believe aging should be treated as a medical condition rather than an unavoidable process. Which honestly sounds almost unbelievable. Now imagine a future where most diseases are preventable. Humans might live far longer. Hospitals could change completely. Life expectancy may increase dramatically. But even then, humanity may still face new biological threats we cannot yet imagine. And perhaps that's the biggest reality of medicine. The battle between humans and disease never truly ends, because biology itself constantly changes. Now, here's another important point. Mental illness may become one of the greatest future medical challenges. Even if physical diseases become easier to treat, the human brain remains incredibly complex. Conditions like depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, addiction, and neurodegenerative disorders still remain deeply difficult to fully understand. And unlike many physical illnesses, mental conditions often involve extremely complicated interactions between biology, environment, memory, trauma, and consciousness itself. Now imagine medicine 100 years from now. Diseases that terrify humanity today may seem primitive. Cancer treatments could become routine. Genetic disorders might be corrected early in life. Artificial organs may replace failing body parts, and AI could monitor health continuously. To future humans, some modern medicine may appear shockingly limited, just as medieval medicine appears primitive to us today. But even with incredible technology, one truth will probably remain. Humans will always remain biologically vulnerable. And perhaps that vulnerability is part of what makes life itself precious. Now, let's answer the biggest question directly. Could diseases completely disappear in the future? Some diseases absolutely may. Others may become fully manageable. Many illnesses that kill millions today could eventually become minor medical problems. But entirely eliminating all disease from humanity is probably impossible, because evolution, biology, mutation, and aging themselves constantly create new challenges. Still, the future of medicine may become more advanced than humans today can even imagine. And honestly, humanity may already be entering the greatest medical revolution in history. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for more fascinating science and medical mysteries. And let us know in the comments, which disease do you think humanity will cure first in the future? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.